There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Barrett against Leonard. Embiid with a screen on Barrett. Leonard the pass to Embiid. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent D that time from Robinson. On the court for the Knicks. Grant is out there with Barrett. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard spot.
Shooting for New York, Jeremy Grant. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here.
They need Grant to step up here. Jeremy looking cool, calm, and ready to deliver.
And Grant drops them both.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
And the 76ers call time here. They're leading by 1. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Okay, David, thanks. And now we've got the intentional foul.
R.J. Barrett. That's his second personal foul. Team is already in the penalty. At the line for your Sixers, Kawhi Leonard. At the line for
2. He gets the first net.
A big-time performer. Kawhi wants to be the guy at the line in these close ones.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a three-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a three-point attempt.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Barrett finds Grant. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Back to Barrett. Pass to Brunson. Clock at 6. Here's Grimes. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. They've got Grant. Also Barrett out there. Jalen Brunson out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Grimes in a two-guard. Brunson covering. Back to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Embiid with a screen on Barrett. Leonard kicks to Embiid. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Knicks shooting at 51%. Really solid. Here's Barrett. Pass to Brunson to take the lead. No good. Shot missing. And the 76ers go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. Embiid the screen. Passes it to Leonard. Over Robinson. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got the first points here in the overtime period for Philadelphia.
2 minutes remaining.
New York calls timeout.
2 minutes.
Beans checked in for Philadelphia. And New York with a change here, too. Julius Randle's checked in for Grant. We're just over a minute into overtime here. Barrett the pass to Brunson. Back to Barrett. The 9-foot shot. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And, you know, that's what the scouts have always loved about Barrett, that alpha mentality and his ability to rise to the occasion.
Leonard against Barrett. Nice move. Robinson with the block. Now Randle. To take the lead. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And such a rolling like this, watch out.
Barrett against Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
So hard to guard, really, without fouling. Leonard is an expert at forcing the issue and getting the call.
Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2. Leonard hits them both.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
To the paint. Here's Randle. The second effort. Can't capitalize inside.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And here's Leonard from three. Nails the tray.
Boy, and just look at what Leonard is doing.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Here's Randall. It's in. A huge shot to tie it up.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Timeout called the 76ers. Embiid with a screen on Brunson. Second shot opportunity. It falls.
That championship mentality of Leonard. This is why they go to him in the clutch.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. We've got 22 seconds left in overtime.
Guess what? It's time to get up and get loud.
Randall kicks to Brunson. Back to Randall. The pass to Robinson. Brunson scanning the floor. Count it! And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, your thoughts?
This is what it comes down to. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
Here they come, Sixers ENT.
A deep three from Leonard. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So a close game sees New York take this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big.
All right, David, thank you.
.15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Bradley Beal is an elite offensive player, and now the pressure is on at the foul line. Can he come through?
Big free throws right there to make this a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 4. 15 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
And no doubt, they've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Launches a 3. The shot off that time. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock.
And here were the Bulls arriving earlier at the arena with a big game on the road awaiting. Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles. Analysts spend a day or two dissecting each game. And, Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication with the teams.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating, fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Miller is out there with Reed. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Terry in at the 3 spot. And for Toronto, sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Vucevic is out there with Scotty Barnes. And it's Williams at the point. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, when we started the season with back-to-back wins. And the team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
Now here's Terry. Vucevic defending. Steps back and shoots. Can't hit that one. And Toronto will come the other way. And going against Chicago, their first game of the NBA's regular season.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
Miller against Williams. Pass to Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Bulls. The pass to Miller. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Trent outside. Vucevic setting the pick for Trent. A 3-pointer off the mark.
You know, if you guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr., he can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
Now here's DeRozan. Defended by Trent. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Chicago. No good.
0 for 3 now in the early going, just a little bit out of sync.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
GA, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
It's his first trip to the line.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
The confidence of Scotty Barnes' game is pretty inspiring. Even against savvy veteran opponents, he believes in his own abilities, and he gets it done.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
OG Anunoby. That's his first personal foul.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
For Chicago, number 7. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Johnson, he's checked in for Toronto. He hits both from the stripe.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Williams looking around. Vucevic is screen on Miller. Here's Williams from 13 feet. It goes down.
And this team looks
that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Now here is Miller to the wing right side. Vucevic defending. The rebound by Johnson.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Williams passes to Johnson. Back to Williams. Over Reed. Williams can't get it to go. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 2. There's the 3. And again, no good by Chicago.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Vucevic is screen on Reed. Here's Johnson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's DeRozan. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Jacks up a 3. No good that time. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Johnson with it. Anunoby in the corner. Back to Johnson. Outside Williams. Vucevic setting the pick for Williams. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Pass to Reed. Bulls have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Dosunmu comes in for Miller.
And Smitty, in that 21-22 season, DeMar DeRozan proved to be one of the top closers in our game.
You're totally right, G.A. He led the NBA in fourth-quarter points and finished second in clutch scoring. He embraced the challenge and thrived playing the role of the hero.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Pass to Dosunmu. Shoots off the step back, and it goes down 2 points. And that ties it up.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Johnson dishes to Williams. Johnson sets the screen for Williams. Drills it from outside. Williams has got 5 now.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And here is Williams. Kicks it to Barnes. Siakam deciding where to go with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Bulls trail by 5. Covered by Siakam. Fires from deep. Rebound by Williams.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Johnson in the corner. Barnes screen on Reed. Johnson. It's good from Barnes on the assist by Johnson.
Good work from Barnes in the screen and roll, just keeping things simple on offense.
Covered by Siakam. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
DeRozan against Johnson. Steps back and fires. Rebound by Williams.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Pass to Reed. He gets it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Raptors. They're up by 5. We'll be back short. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors guys, your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got White. DeRozan out there with Williams. Then it's Miller. Buries it from three-point range.
I love watching the three-point ability of Gary Trent Jr. He's someone you got to lock up on the perimeter.
There's a screen by Williams. It's good from in tight. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Out to the right wing. Siakam against DeRozan. Shots good by Siakam.
The mid-range isn't Siakam's go-to shot, but he can adjust to make it work.
Miller against Williams. It's DeRozan top of the key. Williams kicks to White. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Trent. Count it. Trent's got his second bucket of the night.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Back to Siakam. Over Williams. That shot off, and Chicago will go the other way with the ball. DeRozan finds Miller. Here's the three. Siakam pulls it in. Raptors leading by 10. And there's the pass to Trent. Shot clock at 6. That one, no good. White with the defensive effort. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Out to Miller. This one for 3. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Trent outside. There's the pick. Back to Siakam. Beyond the arc. Trent outside. Passes it to Williams. Here's Trent. Fires for three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Trent's got the lead up to 13 now for Toronto. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And there's the call on Precious Achiuwa. That is his first foul of the game. Bulls making a switch here. Terry's checked in.
Bulls substitution. Terry.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Williams sends a screen for White. He kicks it to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Siakam. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Now, here's Siakam. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And give Siakam credit for putting pressure on the defense, forcing them to get aggressive with him.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
The length and athleticism of Pascal Siakam is special. This is why he's such a big part of this team.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Vucevic comes in for Achiuwa. And it's Johnson in for Barnes. Then for the Bulls. Powell, he's checked in for Williams. Reed comes in for Kobe White. And it's Dosunmu in for Miller. Here's Reed. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Vucevic.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Chicago, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Steve, you played all 4 years at Michigan State. When you think about the fun you had there, what was more enjoyable? Playing college basketball or in the pros?
Kevin, I have to be honest. Both was fantastic. When in college, those 4 years was something I'll never forget. But then obviously, ultimately, you want to make it to the NBA, and I got a chance to do that. So both were fantastic in my eyes.
Vucevic setting the pick for Williams. Back to Vucevic. And the layup's good off the glass. Vucevic has got his first 2 points.
Good physicality inside from Vooch. He's not afraid to mix it up with the defender.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that.
Dosunmu, the pass to Terry. Powell with a screen on Trent. And the dunk by Powell.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Bulls trail by 12. Terry looking over the floor. Dishes it to Reed. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's Trent outside. He's off on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. 16 feet away. It's good. 11 points in the game.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Terry against Johnson. Siakam left side. Outside Williams. Back to Siakam. Here's Vucevic. And again, no good by Toronto.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he trims the lead to single digits.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Vucevic, a screen on Powell. Siakam. It's Trent on the wing. Terry covering. Trent gets the bucket.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Vucevic defending. Pass to Dosunmu. From outside, off the mark. And so that's the end of the first half. Raptors lead by 10. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David, and we'll be back at...
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Before we go any further, a look ahead to the games yet to be played tonight. The Charlotte Hornets will go up against the Pacers. And now switching gears to our featured game, a phenomenal first half for the Raptors.
Their defense is getting it done, intimidating shooters, locking down lanes. They force guys to take bad shots and give up on plays.
Intimidating. And
that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Raptors leading by 10. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Gary Trent is out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar. And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Trent against Reed. Here's Vucevic. He can't get it to go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Down low. And the dunk by DeRozan.
You have to put DeRozan on the short list for best finishers in the NBA. He is fearless going to the rack.
Williams passes to Trent. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. 5 to shoot.
Terry. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Chicago. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
Second team foul.
And Smitty, we've seen Nikola Vucevic add a 3-point shot to his arsenal.
This is a shot he didn't have early on in his career. But GA, as the game has continued to evolve, so has Vucevic. Recognizing bigs like him have to be able to stretch the floor. You gotta love what he brings to the table. Nikola Vucevic, not too shabby from the line either. He can shoot it.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Barnes against DeRozan. A crossover. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Make him foul you to stop you. DeRozan with the
The Bulls have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Shooting 2.
And that free throw good from DeRozan.
So tough to guard. DeRozan with the strength, the near 40-inch vertical, and he loves to challenge you.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Williams against Miller. Pass to Vucevic. And the Raptors miss again.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
And the Bulls with another miss. Raptors leading by 6. Barnes dishes to Williams. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. The fader. And the Raptors miss again.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Taken away by Williams. Ahead, here's Vucevic. On the wing, Anunoby. Williams for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got 8 points.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half. Showing good execution on the offensive end.
Barnes looking around. Now the pass to Vucevic. Outside Williams. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic defending. Passes to Miller. Outside DeRozan. Back to Miller. From downtown, good on the three-point shot. Miller's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
The 3 from Barnes. And no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. Knocked loose. Fast break, Toronto. Here's Anunoby, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Reed. Here's Trent. 10 points for him. On the wing, Barnes. Inside, Achua. The dunk by Achua.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
And DeRozan kicks to Miller. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Toronto.
Their activity has been at a constant level. level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
And the Bulls making a change here. Powell's checked in. Miller against Williams. Johnson outside. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Miller. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. Number one, the Bulls.
You know, they made that a point of emphasis a season ago. I mean, they spent a lot of time in practice drilling their free throws, and I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league.
Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan. Now Powell. Back to DeRozan. Over Siakam. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. DeRozan's got 6 points.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
To the inside. Here's Achua. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
The Raptors have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And that one falls for Achua. And both free throws good for Achua.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
White a screen. It's White on the wing. Another three for Chicago.
Kobe White doesn't need much time or space to get off that catch and shoot.
Johnson against Williams. Johnson inside. Got it. Good job in the low post. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
Strong move at the rim. The defender was just a tad bit late in contesting.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And here's the stat sheet on DeMar DeRozan. Last season's performance for him. First in free throw percentage, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage. Able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And as you said, the league's best free throw shooter last season. What a tremendous asset, especially in clutch situations. Both free throws good from DeRozan. Raptors leading by 4. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Johnson kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Shot clock at 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
That one on DeRozan.
Tough to contain Siakam around the rim. He has underrated strength.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
At the line for 2.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan. Powell sets a screen for DeRozan. With the drive, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Pass to Johnson. Lets it go from deep, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Raptors out in front, up by 4. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the...
An observation. We got to get a hole up.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Reed out there with Miller. Then it's Williams. And it's Terry in at the small forward position. Reed, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
At the line for the Bulls, Reed at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Reed. Here's Johnson. And the pass to Vucevic. 3-pointer. Shot clock reset for Toronto. Trent can't hit.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Vucevic defending. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford. And the Boston Celtics. Then on Wednesday, he'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And Toronto making a change here. Williams has checked in. That one drops. He ties it up. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. That's tipped. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Williams passes to Reed. The kick out to Williams. It's good from long range. Williams has got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls.
And after what was just a horrendous shooting performance in that first half, they're finally starting to find their rhythm here in the second.
They double-team Johnson. Nobody near Barnes. And the Raptors miss again. The Bulls leading by 3. Williams finds Miller. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Clock at 6. Terry outside. And the Bulls another 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the Raptors call time here. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open 3, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
Williams kicks to Barnes. Passes it to Johnson. And they get it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his third personal foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Well, a lot of what has happened is that they have gotten to the line. They have done a great job of finding contact and making them pay.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
And that one falls for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both. Chicago leading by 6. Miller outside. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And all second half, they haven't gotten stops with any consistency.
Here's Williams. Johnson outside. Vucevic is screen on Terry. Johnson the pass to Vucevic. Williams with the defensive effort.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And it's Miller in the corner. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Raptors. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Johnson, the pass to Williams. Trent outside. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. And it's blocked. Miller against Williams. And Miller with the basket on the assist from Reed. And it's a 10-point Bulls lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Toronto calls timeout. OG Anunoby's checked in for Johnson. And Chicago also making a switch. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Williams. Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Williams against Miller. Williams, that's good.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Out to the wing. To the middle. And he dunks it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Good on the shot.
And with that height, he can get a clean look on any shot at any time.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his 4th personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the Bulls.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. And he makes both free throws. 1:56 left in the game. Outside Williams. Down low. From 8. And it's Vucevic. Missing.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense. Versus good offense.
To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul. 14 fouls.
The first one falls. Johnson, he's checked in for the Raptors. Pascal Siakam comes in for OG Anunoby. Raptors trail by 12. Barnes screen on Miller. Pass to Trent. Launches it. The shot misses. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Covered by Johnson. Reed dishes to Miller. Back to Reed. 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get a shot off. They grab their own miss. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. A 12-point game.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Chicago.
It didn't look like a game that was going to work out for them, but man, how things changed in a hurry.
Man, I'd say it was gutsy, Kevin, in terms of what they were able to do in that comeback. An incredible amount of fortitude when facing all of that adversity. And not just to come back, but how about to come back and win going away?
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. Will it go? Chicago grabs the miss. Now Reed. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
Just we focusing in on the defensive end. We know if we get stopped, so we can definitely score whenever we want.
And you got it done tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. That concludes the first game.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Setting the floor for Detroit. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Wiseman. Then there's Cunningham. And it's Richardson in at the 2 spot. Now here's Cunningham. Picked by Stewart. Richardson for 3. The shot no good. And Boston.
This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. And tonight, it's the New Orleans. This is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, D'Angelo Russell says he patterns his game after another crafty lefty. He said, if I could model my game after somebody, it would be Manu Ginobili. He was never the most athletic, but he could pass, he could score, and he was just...
Not at all. Yeah, some similarities definitely there, David. Thank you. So the Pelicans win the tip. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort, and it's Graves in at the 4 slot. And you think about all the anticipation over the last couple months. Doris, the regular season is finally here. It is upon us.
Amen, Kevin. We have been waiting so anxiously for NBA tip-off. Obviously, you're always looking to see the movement of personnel. How well do guys who switched organizations fit in with their respective rosters? Is somebody now a title contender? So many anxious front offices hoping they made the right decisions.
Good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
So it's the Thunder now. The Pelicans make their last shot to the inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Another one falls for New Orleans.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. 4-point game. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Pelicans shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. During the last decade, from 2010 on, Doris, the Thunder had the second most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
Here's Dort. Hits the three-point bomb.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Williamson outside. And Williamson throws it down.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now here's Giddey. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Valanciunas, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Giddey the pass to Holmgren. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Giddey gets it to go.
This is going to help Josh Giddey's game. Boy, the confidence will rise if he can make these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pulls up on the elbow. Again, the Pelicans score.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
Dort to screen on Williamson. Graves. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
There's the pass to Valanciunas. He dishes it to Williamson. Defended by Dort. Ingram outside. Puts up a three. Pelicans keep it alive. Back to Williamson. Second chance shot. Thunder with the rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Graves, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Setting the pick, Holmgren doesn't take up a lot of horizontal space, but he's tough and he's willing.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Pelicans.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And you know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's rise to NBA stardom was meteoric.
Well, for me, GA, the more responsibility this guy seems to be given, the better he gets. He's improved every year, and at this point in Shai's career, it looks like his ceiling could be very, very high.
And it's the Thunder with the ball, following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Outside, Russell. There's the dish to Lopez. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Brook Lopez never stopped working, especially inside where he has been a force.
Now, here's Holmgren. Lopez covering. It's Crawford on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's McCollum. No points in the game yet for him. From 13, and he comes up with the deuce.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
Graves covered by Williamson. Here's Graves. That shot off, and it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. It's Russell with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Thunder trailing by 3. Up top, Giddey. He's guarded by Russell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Brook Lopez. This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
That free throw good from Giddey.
When you look at Josh Giddey's overall skill set and combine that with the 6'8" size and the point guard mindset that he has, he is special. The playmaking, the willingness to score it in tough spots. This guy has got a bright future.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Williamson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
And both free throws good for Williamson.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
Crawford with the ball. Now defended by Williamson. Crawford, no luck. New Orleans leading by 3. And it's Russell in the corner. McCollum outside. Lopez a screen. And again, no good by New Orleans. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. 1 second left. Lopez with the block. A good game so far. Store for you right after this.
19.
This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. But what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Outside the wings are Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort. Then there's Holmgren, and it's Crawford at the 1. Here's Russell after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Williamson looking it over. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They trail by 3. Passes it to Graves. Just 5 on the clock. Crawford outside. Drills the three-pointer. Crawford's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Williamson outside. Lopez a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Herter with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3-ball is good. Russell's got 5 now.
D'Angelo Russell is not afraid to make some big-time momentum-swinging shots. Nice to see him answer back right there.
The pass to Graves. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pelicans leading by 3. Pass to Herter. Lopez a screen. Now here's Herter. He started closer. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And the D had no answer for that move. Beautifully done. Easy layup.
Crawford kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Here's the screen. That one goes. Count it. 7 points in the game. Here's New Orleans. 3-point lead. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Lopez a screen on Dort. Inside. It's blocked.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Pelicans leading by 3. Williamson outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Holmgren.
And you have to admire how hard Zion plays. It makes defenders nervous and forces them to overcommit. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Thunder trailing by 5. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Boom, he jams it straight down.
How fast off his feet is Gilgeous-Alexander. What a dunk.
Crawford against Russell. Out left to the wing. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
And it's a super first half for him at the free throw line.
And he's good on the second. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Pass to Graves. It's deflected. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And that one's good. Russell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans.
I'll tell you, it's hard to shake his concentration when D'Angelo Russell is this close to the cup. How about that tough shot?
Graves passes to Dort. And there it is for him. Dort's got 5.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Kicks it to Ingram. And the pass to Russell. Williamson outside. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Trains it from beyond the arc. Gerter's got his second bucket.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Crawford. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Williamson. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Oklahoma City.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Okashevsky's checked in for Holmgren. Williams comes in for George. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here is Russell. He has 7. And here's Ingram from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Ingram's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. Pass to Graves. 1:12 left in the second quarter. And a miss there on the triple. New Orleans leading by 8. Williamson dishes to Russell. Drives to the hoop. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots after a good start.
Such a strong finisher on the drive. D'Angelo Russell will embrace the contact.
Now here's Giddey. The kick out to Williams. From past the arc. And it's Russell with the rebound. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Williamson double team. 29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Passes to Russell. 6 to shoot. The 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. Thunder trailing by 10. Graves passes to Pokusevski.
Well, sometimes when you're 7 foot tall, folks, dunking is easy. Mr. Pokusevski in prime position.
No one near Williamson as he lets it go. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we finished one half of basketball. New Orleans on top. They're up by 8. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
The free throw margin is very telling. One team is playing aggressively, getting to the line, and the other one just isn't. You have to be willing to play through the contact in this league.
Now let's go ahead and recognize the Player of the Month award recipients. Guys, how about our winner from the Western Conference?
When it comes to running the offense, he's been exceptional, making smart play calls and setting the tempo.
He is definitely the leader they need him to be, and the production speaks for itself. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
The forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Woods in at the 2. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Count the basket.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the 7-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
To the left wing. Fades and shoots. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He kicks to Holmgren. They set the pick. Here's Graves. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3.
Agility that he possesses.
The Thunder shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
New Orleans leading by 5. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Pass to Woods. Over Giddey. Got a piece of it. And they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Thunder trailing by 5. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. Down low. Here's Graves. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Second is Zion Williamson. Jonas Valanciunas, third.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Pass to Woods. Valanciunas with a screen on Giddey. And Woods gets it to go. Thunder trailing by 5. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Graves. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker. Such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Thunder have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort for the tie. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've led by as much as 10. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Pelicans making a change here.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Graves.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. Brook Lopez is checked in for Zion Williamson.
And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's coming off an excellent season. 7th in field goal percentage, and he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Woods. Giddey defending. Graves passes to Holmgren. Lopez with the block. Here's Woods. Giddey defending. And Woods gets it to go.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Here's Graves. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Valanciunas. That shot wide open. Woods got 9.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
New Orleans making a switch here. Russell's checked in, and Oklahoma City making a change here. Pelicans leading by 6. McCollum outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
He hits the second from the line.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
Now here's Crawford. He has 6. Pulls from the top of the key. And that one goes long. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Woods. He's guarded by Williams. Right wing. Here's Lopez. No good with the triple. Thunder trailing by 7. On the wing, Williams. He's guarded by Russell.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
There's a minute left to play in the third. Crawford against McCollum. Passes it to Pokusevski. 5 on the clock. Great open look there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's the long-range damage that this coaching staff wants Shai Gilgeous-Alexander searching for. Nicely done.
Here's Woods. And he converts the layup. Woods got 11 points.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Graves. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. McCollum against Crawford. McCollum outside. Over Crawford. McCollum no good. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Pelicans lead by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Taking a look at the Thunder. Lou Dort out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Pokusevski in at the center, filling out the middle. Giddey the pass to Williams. Williams a screen on McCollum. Here's Giddey. A shot missing. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And Valanciunas kicks to McCollum. Screened by Valanciunas. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And with that great handle and high basketball IQ, McCollum remains a lethal pick-and-roll option.
Williams sets a screen for Giddey. Good D by Williamson. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the shot goes in.
Because of his length, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has no issues operating near the cup.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Ingram outside. The feed to Williamson. The pass to Valanciunas. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Williams. That shot is off. Good D by Williamson. Kicks to McCollum. To the middle. Ingram outside. Shoots the three. That one doesn't drop. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Crosses over. Here's Dort. Pass to Pokusevski. Back to Dort. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Woods the pass to Ingram. It's good. Ingram's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pelicans.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Giddey the pass to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Guys, I was able to catch the message Willie Green gave to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David. Here's Williams. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And I'll tell you, this is the last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him, what he's going through right now. You just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Here's Woods. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Woods got 11 points here in just the second half. Thunder trailing by 10. Graves covered by Williamson. Graves. No good on the three. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Woods. Giddey defending. Lopez outside. Passes it to Williamson. From outside the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, Giddey. And there's the pass to Dort. Cans the 12-footer.
You can just see the development of Lou Dort's game. Gets himself into that in-between area and makes it look easy.
Williamson outside. Trying to get open as Lopez. On the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Graves. 1:52 left to play in the final quarter. Takes the three. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. .146 left in the fourth. Pelicans leading by 8. To the paint. And the dunk by Williamson.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram
as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
The tray. It's rebounded by New Orleans. To the inside. Here's Lopez. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And now it's a 12-point New Orleans lead. Oklahoma City's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Takes a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 25.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Giddey. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Josh Giddey has the size to contribute on the glass. He aggressively does so there.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
First team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, number 12. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Off target from the baseline. So it's the Pelicans now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Brooke, congrats on the win. The bench was huge tonight. How big were they?
You know, we have such a great starting unit. I think our second unit gets overlooked a lot. You know, they come in, I honestly think they're better than a lot of first units over there.
Well, you all helped win the game tonight, Brooke. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our New Balance player of the game, Zion Williamson.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Performing our national anthem, that was Skylar Cole. And now we'll be back in just a moment. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the There is nothing like the atmosphere of opening night in the NBA. Grant, do players get just as pumped up as the fans for the first game of the season?
I think they do. I mean, everybody, players, coaches, organization, fans, everybody gets excited for opening night. It's impossible not to. All the work these players put in over the offseason, the training camp preparation, it pays off right here and now.
So here's the Clippers starting group. We've got Nicholas Claxton, also Johnson out there, and it's Maxey in at the two-guard spot. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Johnson, no good. And here's Smith. Back to Porter. Let's go with a three. Another three from Houston.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Maxey. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Chalk up 2 there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
The aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Porter's shot is off.
When you take a look at this Houston Rockets team, there is no question that they have talented scorers who can get it going quickly.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely, even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Outside Porter. To the middle. Here's King. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 5. And while the Rockets definitely have some talent, Richard, they've struggled to be consistent.
Yeah, that's largely due to the youth and inexperience, and that only comes with playing games. The guys that they lean on to score are still finding their footing. They're finding their game, and this team realizes they need to stay patient.
Pass to Hall. Outside Johnson. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And it's Maxey missing. Houston has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Smith passes to Porter. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Şengün, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Did he need to use the fadeaway? No. Did I enjoy seeing it? Yes, I did.
Pass to Claxton. Outside Johnson from outside the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Smith finds Porter. Outside, Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. That ties the game. Maxi's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Şengün, the screen. Here's Porter. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Johnson, a screen on Porter. Outside Johnson. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Rockets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Here's Porter. Got a hand on it. In transition, here come the Clippers. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Pass to King. Smith with a screen on Johnson. King off the mark there with a 3. The Clippers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for the Clippers, number 13, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. So he gets them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Pass to Şengün. Now here's Green. Şengün, a screen on Maxey. Green for 3. Claxton with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Boy, you look at Jalen Green. All the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Outside, Green. And there's the screen. Puts up a 3. He can't get it to go. And Los Angeles the other way now. To the paint. Maxey passes to Johnson. Here's Hall. Outside Maxey. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Up and in on the layup.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
On the wing, Green. Back to Martin. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one.
And it's no surprise they won the season series last year. They put more talent on the floor.
In their eyes, that's just taking care of business. They believe they're supposed to beat this team, but they'll have to see how the season series shakes out.
The Rockets trail. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Green against Maxey. Shot to stop the run. Outside Porter. Launches it. The rebound by Hall. The Clippers have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Porter against Maxey. Good on the bucket. And now a 9-point Clipper lead.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back with you shortly. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Josh Christopher, and it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. The floater, and it's Maxey missing.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Dinwiddie. For 3, Smith drops in the 3.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
The Clippers in the lead. Dinwiddie outside. Puts it up from the high post. The shot that time not on target. And Houston the other way now. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Drills it from deep. Porter's got 8.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Pass to Hall. And here is Maxey. Lets it go from deep. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Houston has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Here's Christopher. It's tipped.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Claxton. Dinwiddie, right side. Now here's Johnson. Jacks up a 3. And it's Martin with the rebound. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. There's the 3, and he buries his first look. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
That 2020 draft was so deep. Tyrese Maxey going 21. Maxey is already a premier scorer, a steal that late in the first round.
That free throw's good for Maxey. Tyrese Maxey, part of that loaded 2020 rookie class, Richard.
At the top of the first, Anthony Edwards. He is an absolute star. So is LaMelo. Last pick of the first round, Desmond Bane can absolutely play. Like Maxey, though, Isaiah Stewart, Saddiq Bey are great picks in that 20 area.
And so he hits both. And the Rockets call time here. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
At some point, you have to try and force the ball out of his hands. But that's easier said than done.
With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. The Clippers, fourth.
Ball movement was one of the keys to what they did last season. Every squad talks about teamwork. These guys backed it up.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's King. Monk covers. The three ball. And it's King missing.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Hall. From deep three-point range. And the Clippers miss again. Houston has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. And here's Şengün. Monk covers. And Şengün gets it to go.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Maxey. High post Claxton. Outside Monk. Pass to Porter for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Porter's got 11.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And here is Maxey. On the take. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for LA. Tyrese Maxey taking 2 shots.
That free throw is good for Maxey. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Now Porter. He's got 11. Pass to Tate. Smith with a screen on Monk. Tate passes to Smith. 5 to shoot. Porter. The Clippers grab the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Maxey. Here's Zubac. Back to Maxey. Zubac finds Maxey, and here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Hits the three-pointer. Dinwiddie's got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Outside Porter. Outside Tate. Pass to Smith. Count it. Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Outside Maxey. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I don't even think he had one free throw before halftime, but he's making up for it here in the second.
Tyrese Maxey, 2 shots.
Free throw's good from Maxey.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And the Clippers making a change here. Both free throws good from Maxey. Houston has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Now a timeout called by Houston. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. Well, you look at Claxton, a remarkable defender, second in the NBA.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Pass to Smith. Outside Porter. The 3 is up. That one's off. He's 4 for 9. Los Angeles has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Outside Maxey. Zubac against Şengün. Out left to the wing. Puts it up. And it's Maxey missing.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Back to Porter. Pass to Şengün. And that one is hammered home.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Here's Maxey down low. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Tate.
Team foul. At the line for the Clippers, number 13. At the line for 2.
And he makes a first. It's both from the stripe. 1 minute left in the second. The Rockets have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Outside Porter. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Nicholas Claxton. That's their first personal foul. First team foul. That's the line for Houston. Key. At the line for one.
One shot.
The Clippers have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Pass to Monk. Clock at 4. Back to Claxton. Out to the right wing. Here's Zubac. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Zubac has got his first bucket in this one.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
Now here's Porter. 11 points in the game. Smith outside. From downtown. The shot comes out. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the Los Angeles Clippers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month awards. Guys, how about our winner from the Western Conference?
If you look at his production at the point guard position, balancing scoring and playmaking, just like my man Kenny back in the day.
Oh, you're too kind, big fella. Too kind. Also nice just watching this guy ball out nightly.
Well, you're not that good. I just this game reminded me of one of your games.
And let's get into this first half. A super close game for the Clippers so far.
They've been controlling the glass. I mean, going all out in the pursuit of the rock. You gotta love the physicality. You know what I mean, Shaq?
That's right. Elbow sandwiches, that's all I gotta say.
Elbow sandwiches, making me hungry.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. They've got Johnson. He's out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Maxey in at the shooting guard position.
Tyrese Maxey, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw's good from Maxey. Both free throws good from Maxey. The Rockets trail. Pass to Smith. Back to Porter. 4-3. The rebound by Hall.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Now here's Maxey. To the inside. Banked it in off the glass. 6 points for him.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Green against Maxey. Green, the pass to Smith. Three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Out to the wing from deep, Johnson. Porter pulls it in. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
Well, after he was jettisoned by the Cavaliers, Kevin Porter Jr. getting a second chance here with the Rockets, and they put the ball in his hands and believe in him.
Picked by Smith. Porter, the pass to Smith. To the right side. Here's King. Drains the triple.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Maxey against Green. This one for 3. They get it again. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting for LA. Hall. Shooting 1.
One shot.
And Kevin Porter with an opportunity in Houston now to learn from his past mistakes.
Well, B.A. controlling his turnovers, now still a work in progress, but all these early reps will serve him well long term.
Şengün, the screen. Pass to King. Over Johnson. And it's King missing.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Left side, Johnson. Here's Claxton. And here's Johnson to the wing on the left. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Smith no good. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Maxey against Green. Pass to Hall. Outside Maxey. Lets the 3 fly. And King pulls it down. Houston has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Left side Porter. Now here's Smith. Here's Porter. 11 points in the game. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. King. No luck on that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Back to Maxey. Inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Timeout called. Houston. And the Rockets with possession here, trailing by 10. Green for 3. It's rebounded by Zubats.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul, third team foul. At the line for the Clippers, Spencer Dinwiddie, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Dinwiddie.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Christopher, he's checked in for Green. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Houston has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to King. Shot to end the cold streak. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Hey, Richard, how about Westbrook's basketball IQ?
By far one of the smartest players in the game. How else would he have broken the triple-double record? He sees everything. His sense of the floor is elite.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
2 shots.
And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. Boy, the Rockets really having a tough go here. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Houston calls timeout.
Once again, your watch crew, make some noise.
A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Pass to Christopher. Just 5 on the clock. They need this. On target from range. Christopher's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Westbrook outside. Over to the left wing. The fadeaway. No good that time. And Houston will come the other way. To the inside. Yep, that one's good.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, trying to close that gap. It's going to hinge on plays like this one, creating high percentage looks right inside.
And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Tate's checked in for the Rockets. Houston has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to King. The 3 is up. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Dinwiddie. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
That's the area of the floor where Westbrook's efficiency scoring the ball is fantastic.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's King. He's covered by Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 sinks it from distance. 17 points in the game.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
And so it's Los Angeles closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Keep trusting, all right? First half, the ball's moving. We got to keep the ball moving. Can't go one-on-one individual. We got to keep the ball moving. They can't stop moving the ball, drive it, kick it. We get anything we want.
Well, their offense is stagnating a bit here in the second half.
And he's right. Too much isolation. Move the ball. Good shot to great shot.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Kenyon Martin is out there with Jae'Sean Tate. Then it's Green, and it's King in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Screen by Claxton. Here's Dinwiddie with nobody on him. He buries that jumper. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
To the wing, right side. King. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Claxton. Here's Dinwiddie. Lets it fly. Off the left rim and out.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth.
Number 13. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Rockets. King. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Sengun checked in for the Rockets. Porter Jr. comes in for Martin. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Pass to Dinwiddie. And the layup is good off the glass.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Back to Porter. Pass to Sengun. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Clippers. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in the game. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie against Green, down low. And Hall gets it to go. And now a 9-point Clipper lead.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Back to Porter. From deep. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Dinwiddie outside. They set the screen. Clock at 6. To the middle. Pass to Claxton. Now here's Dinwiddie. Green covering. Dinwiddie gets the bucket. Porter with it. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Clippers. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Los Angeles. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Pass to Dinwiddie. Fires from deep. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Dinwiddie against Porter. Here's King. Smith with a screen on Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green for 3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got assist number 5 here tonight. Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Outside Johnson.
Houston foul. 4th personal foul. 1st team foul.
Pass to Claxton. To the paint. Here's Maxey. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
1st personal foul. 2nd team foul. Shooting for LA. Tyrese Maxey. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break.
That free throw's good from Maxey. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
Here's King. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Nicholas Claxton. 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for Houston, King taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that brings him within single digits. Both shots good from the stripe. The Clippers have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. Maxey against Green. Fires for 3. And that's good. Maxey for 3. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Pass to Claxton. Back to Maxey. Four on the clock. Green with the defensive effort. The Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. To the left wing. Here's King. Shoots over Johnson. The Rockets with another miss.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Clippers.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Tyrese Maxey.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Dinwiddie against Porter. Pass to Claxton. Right side Maxey. The shot from the low post is good. Maxey's got 30 points.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thank you very much. Spencer, you were especially assertive down the stretch. You never lacked for confidence, did you?
Oh, man, you already know. I'm going to shoot that thing. Like, I'm out there. I don't care, so I'm going for the game. Like,
let it fly. It matters. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching as New Balance presents our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.